Hello everyone, my name is Gardemer. Welcome back to Pokemon Blue, our monotype playthrough. Um, Last time we left off, we were going to battle Blaine. It'd be really easy because it's just fire types. And we have water. We're gonna douse them real quick. And then after which we can go straight up to Viridian and win that gym. We'll probably get them both done in this episode too. And then it's just going towards the Elite Four. And I know last time we were talking about how, like, the different, what am I trying to say here? Oh, the glitch. Yes, the glitch around Pokemon, around the, specifically in Pokemon Blue. There's the glitch in Cinnabar when you surf right next to the water. So supposedly, that edge, the tile set, because it's like the edge of the land and the water, doesn't actually have value for finding Pokemon on it that matches the rest of the water, I believe. I'm pretty sure they fixed that in yellow, but or maybe they just didn't have it in red, I don't know. But it's whatever last physical location that you could find wild Pokemon in is where you would be able to find, like, they would spawn there. So I think it's called the Safari Zone glitch or something like that, because when you go into the Safari, you can actually go in, like, walk around a little bit, and then leave and fly immediately to Cinnabar, and you can find wild things there, like Chanseys and Kangaskhan. So all the really hard Pokemon to catch in the Safari Zone, catch them normally as if they were a wild Pokemon here, which is what most people use the glitch for. The thing with Missingo is something to do with the name of the character you have, whether it's custom or the preset ones you pick, and how many letters it is. So supposedly, when you talk to the guy in Viridian City, because he, like, shows you the tutorial on how to catch Pokemon, fly Cinnabar right after that. I don't know what the game does with the code exactly, but it thinks that, I don't know how to explain this properly because I don't really understand it myself, but it does something weird to what the Pokemon's supposed to be, and ends up being like a null. So it's the you find Missingo, and then the level, I think, is dependent on what name you have. Whether it's a preset or it's a random one. If it's a custom name, then like the determinant is like how many letters in the name affects it, which is apparently also associated with another glitch, like finding level 100 Nidokings in Viridian Forest. It's wild what people have been able to find with this. Like, just your name of your character has effects on the coding of the game. That just seems bizarre to me. I never would have imagined that. Like, do people just happen to stumble on it and that's how they figured it out? How does that happen by random chance? I mean, unless a trial and error, like you're looking for it. But even then, how would you know to look for it? It baffles me. But then again, I guess you could also compare it to things like Street Fighter games, where, like, the Easter eggs involved could be, you know, what 3 letters you put for your high score, because I feel like that's the kind of game, like the arcade style one, or like the combination of buttons that you press at the start menu gets you to the secret ending. Again, I thought I heard somewhere on YouTube when someone was talking about it, that someone had finally figured out like a 10-year, 20-year-old secret from Street Fighter for a secret ending, like these crazy button combinations. And that has to just be trial and error. You just have to try thousands of combinations just to figure out what happens. Right? Skull Bash. No, I don't really care for Skull Bash. I don't think it raises your defense on the first turn. If that was the case, then sure, but... and yeah, I think you can also do the puzzles in this. I don't care about that. I just want to battle the trainers experience. Yeah, no, these finding glitches in the games is fun. I believe in Pokemon Silver, there's a duplication glitch, and there might be one in Blue as well. I don't remember. I thought I saw that when I was looking up this stuff last time. But in Pokemon Silver, with the PC system, because a lot of the time it'll save whenever you do something, like you'll close out of one box to open another, or, they'll save the game. You place a Pokemon with an item in one box, aim it something specific, and then move or change blocks, and you turn it off and turn it back on before the save's complete. I think the game, well, it duplicates the Pokemon and whatever the item's holding. I don't exactly know how it does it, but I'm assuming it's because when you're turning it off before it saves, it doesn't register that the box is closed, but at the same time it's registering the Pokemon being moved to a different box. So it saves as there's identifying there's that Pokemon in both boxes, which makes it double. Or no, it's not in the boxes, it's one's in your party and one's in the box. But I guess it thinks like, okay, it was never actually deposited, but it also was at the same time, so now it's two. I remember when I found that out, I did that a lot in one of my playthroughs, because I just wanted more rare candies. So I gave Lugia, my favorite Pokemon, a rare candy and duplicate it over and over again, and I had like 18 Lugias in the PC box. I was like, this is cool. Ridiculous. Okay, so we can just go ahead and fight Blaine. It's gonna be easy. There's some other glitches I know. I don't think I remember any from Pokemon Sapphire. Like, I mean, if anyone knows any extra glitches I've missed, by all means, leave them in the comments. I'd love to see them. Or like anything that you did playing these games. Think of other ones. I know in Yellow, there's a glitch where, I think like for speedrunners, you can set your name to something specific and then open the menu so many times or whatnot, and then when you leave the room, like when you walk down the stairs, it teleports you to the Hall of Fame. Like immediately does that. It's ridiculous. It's like changing the warp gate factor. That's another one. Not a Pokemon one, but yeah, I feel like they fixed a lot of them by the time they got to Sapphire. Fortunately, they're fun. Outside of the Pokemon realm, though, Jesus, 47. Oof. That's a bit of a jump. That's okay. Oblivion, there's a few. I know I played Oblivion on Twitch stream once, and too many of the glitches. Well, I did a few. Like one of them was the bound armor stuff. So like when there's stones scattered around Cyrodiil that if you click on them when it's night, it'll give you a weapon and an armor piece that is a bound piece, and it's things like the same value of Daedra, or it looks the same. Get really high stats, but it weighs nothing. So if you get it damaged and then repair it with a repair hammer, and then like hold it or like leave it out like on the ground, when the timer spawns or when the timer is up, it rather than disappear, it'll stick around as a regular item. You get this really high defensive or offensive weapon, defensive armor, offensive weapon, and it weighs nothing, which is really important in those games because being over encumbered sucks. And yeah, so I would do that. And the other glitch I recently learned when I was doing the Twitch stream, someone mentioned it, was if you getting really lost trying to play the game and talk. This is really hard. People who do this for a living, like, props to you for being able to not get off topic so often. You can duplicate items. You have to use like a scroll that's two of the same spell scrolls, and you have to like click to them and quickly move over to the item you want, and then drop it, and it drops two because it thinks you're dropping the scrolls instead. I think so. High value items, you duplicate them and sell them, make a lot of money. Getting a lot of gold early game is good because then you can get things like houses and buy gear and equipment, which I never knew. I never knew that for the longest time, and it's so cool. Crazy how people can find this stuff out. Can't think of any other glitch or any other game that I've played recently, but I'm sure there's lots. Okay. Anywho, yeah, this guy. So if you talk to him, he like sets up something with Cinnabar Island. We might be able to do that, but we don't have anything with fly. So unless I went and caught a Pidgey just to do Pokeball. I kind of want to try it. I kind of want to see. And this doesn't break our rule of like only using water. I only would be catching a Pidgey just to teach it fly, which again, HM. So, and it's for the sake of the enjoyment of finding this. All I have is a Master Ball. Okay, guess I'll go buy some Pokeballs. It'd be fine to buy Pokeballs and catch a Pidgey level 2. Won't be that hard. So we could do that and also beat Giovanni the same. Maybe I'll catch it, beat Giovanni, and then get lots of money. We're loaded. Catch a Pidgey, go fight Giovanni, and then come back to end the episode with finding Mr. I spend the next 20 minutes trying to catch this level 3 Pidgey because I just can't. I don't think I have anything that would not kill it. Pokeball? Got bright out. Yeah. Catching something full health. Yes. Oh, just come on. I'm not gonna go try and find one that's higher level and try and actually weak. This should just... Oh, I'm gonna be embarrassing myself, aren't I? There we go. No, I don't care. Now we can hold on to this tiny pigeon's legs as it flies us across the map. Okay. Viridian Gem. Patrick's probably the best. Oh, we have a level 48. Never mind. I'm not worried about Blaine's 47 then. We had something around that level. There's a lot of poison. There's a lot of ground types. Oh, I don't know. I already said it, didn't I? Sorry. Ground type. Oh, I wonder who that could be that we've faced before that has ground types. No more room for items. Oh man. Really boned that one, didn't I? That's Fire Blast. This Solar Beam. Sure, let's just give it to Lapras. So I can pick this up. Yes, I had so many items. I guess I should make sure I either use something or deposit something. I got a rare candy I could use because I'm gonna get a TM for beating the gym. Don't want to come back. So I'm thinking we'll definitely get higher than level 50 for Patrick. That'll be a good start. I just started. I'm not running out of steam. I just got here. Pretty sure there's some fighting, some poisons in Patrick's out front, but maybe it's all just ground. Either way, not the biggest deal. If I really wanted to, I could send out Leviathan and if they were going to use any ground attacks. I'll try that the next time I know it's going to be a ground type coming out. Don't do switches. Waste time. See, told you. Fighting. Not a ground type. Excuse me. Super effective. Man, we're getting close to the end of the game. It's although I guess it's felt like a long time for me because I spread this out so much, but I had actually just like, how long have we actually been playing that? I guess we can find out when we save. Almost 12 hours. Probably pretty sad to some standards, but it'd be like me recording for like half a day. It is exactly half a day, 12 hours. That'd be a long time. Hold on. Almost 12 hours, and my videos are usually about half an hour long. I guess some of them were like 45 more, or like more than 30 minutes, so it kind of breaks it down that way, because we're only at, what, 16? I think? Those 12 full hours, it would have been 24 videos. That's confusing. Okay, come on. So slow. Thank goodness they sped that up in the remake. Tamer, Lollipop, and Whip. Is it like tempting the Pokemon with the Lollipop? That makes sense. Tauros? Not even... That's not ground type. You know, I really thought Tauros was only a Gen 2 Pokemon. For a very long time. Because you can find them like right outside of Ecruteak City. But they have such a low find rate in the Safari Zone, I don't think I ever found one for when I first played Blue. Then again, I didn't really care to beat the Pokedex. Or complete the Pokedex. Or even try. I don't think I've ever completed the Pokedex on any game. Never had that many people to trade with to get everything. I think my brother completed it on blue once, so there's oh, that's another glitch. There we go. Look at me remembering things way later down the line. There's a Mew glitch. So I don't know how true this other glitch I'm going to talk about is, but I always heard the rumor of if you traded something with cut before you beat, or before you went to the SS Anne, get it, and the SS Anne never leaves, you can actually beat the gym leader and move on. If, again, someone trades you a Pokemon with cut, you beat Cerulean Gym, you can use that outside of battle. And then you just keep going through the game. And when you get surfed, you come back and you can surf on that little bit of water on the dock towards the SS Anne. And if you go right, there's a little area with a truck where you can push. And like if it's strength, you can move it and muse underneath. I don't know how true that is. I remember hearing that a lot as a kid, as a rumor. I never tried it. And then when I played Fire Red and Leaf Green, I completely forgot about it. I never had that chance to try it. But, Nidoking. I did some ROM hacking myself with the advanced map, just to, you know, have some fun with it. And then when I looked at the map of that area, there's an entire section on the right-hand side with a truck. And that's the only spot in the entire game where that tile, like that tile is. And, sorry, that, not tile, but like, map icon, I guess? That's the only place where it is. And I don't think I've ever been able to use strength on it or anything like that. Again, I've never, like, encountered it without having to use a cheat of some sort. And there's like a max elixir item on that little dock on the side. I have no idea why it's there. I don't know if it's a callback to, you know, the glitch in this game. But anyways, that was one thing. The new glitch here that actually works is there's a where is it? I'm pretty sure there's a trainer in between Cerulean City and Rock Tunnel that you have to avoid. You have to make sure you don't fight him. And it's one of like the bug catcher guys. Because it sets a flag, I'm pretty sure, or something like that. That's related. Again, I don't know the exact workings of it, but there's a trainer there. And then when you get through Rock Tunnel and you're heading towards Cerulean west from Lavender Town, you need to have Fly. Because you have to avoid another trainer. Like the scientist guy that's right below the underground tunnel. So if you battle him, unfortunately, the glitch doesn't work. But you need to avoid him until you get Fly. And then you have to walk in front of him so that he would see you. Press start before he like locks you into the animation and fly out of there. And then so the flag set that the battle was supposed to start, but it never actually happens. And then when you go back to Cerulean, you go east, that little section where you're supposed to avoid that trainer, there's a little patch of grass there, and if you go into that grass, you can find Mew. I have no idea how that works. I don't even know if I explained it entirely correctly. But I've gotten Mew there before, and it's unbelievably cool how that happens. So, like, I'd highly recommend giving it a frick. Okay, I gotta go where I was going. I'd give it a try if you never have before. It's really fun, and I think that's how. Well, that and with trading, we were able to. I think my brother was able to complete Pokemon Blue Pokedex, which I mean doesn't really amount to a whole lot, because when you beat it, it's like congratulations, you complete the Pokedex, and you don't really get anything after that. So. Okay. So, what does this guy have that we want to use? Leviathan would be good to use, because again, ground types. I think they're all ground except for... Oh, it's Giovanni! Not the greatest trainer, clearly he's not even in the Elite Four. Okay, good, he starts with Rhyhorn. What was I saying? Yeah, but yeah, that's really cool that you can find me like that. There's a few other methods, air glitches in the game that involve like flying or starting a battle and then not actually doing it, if that makes sense. Like there's the last trainer in Viridian Forest. If you have a poison Pokemon, if your Pokemon's poisoned and it faints right as you're in the path of the person, the battle starts, but you black out because all your Pokemon fainted. Another one, like it sets something up in the game, so like when you find your next counter, excuse me, your next encounter is like a specific Pokemon based on the level or whatnot. I don't know, it's crazy how this all works. Anyways, we're destroying Giovanni. That's enough of talking about glitches and whatnot. It's still cool. Wait, 44. 143 attack, that's really cool. Too bad we don't have any good moves or... Right on! 4 times this week to water! Dead. Easy. Wasn't very intense. I think he maybe used, what, 2 moves? So he got the Earth Badge. Any level Obey, Evidence of Mastery. Yup, shite. Use a rare candy on. Squirrels isn't even level 40. Get him to the 40, gang. Give me the thing. There we go. Fisher will take it with just it. Made it when I ran the gym here too long ago. Don't you leave? I'm lost, cannot face my rocket is finished forever. I will dedicate my life to the study of Pokemon. Let us meet again someday. Farewell. And he's gone. And Viridian City Gym no longer has a gym leader. And of course this causes a problem for Viridian because there needs to be an 8th gym. Someone's got to be able to give away the 8th gym badge. So after you beat the Elite Four, your Blue, or our buddy Ass, I guess in this game, takes the title. Although I think in the manga of, you know, Red, Blue, and whatnot, it's supposed to be Red because he's the best choice, being the champion and all. But he chooses not to because he's doing secret training or something like that on Mount Silver, so Blue's the one that takes it over instead. You know, as a failure. Cool, so we got both of those. Oh, we wanted to try Missingo. Okay. Save. And next episode, we'll head to the Elite Four. We should grab Indy, because we're going to need something with strength. So, first, let's talk to Offy Guy. Oh, we're not in a hurry. And let's go through this real quick. Damn, he's packing 50 Pokeballs. 200 a pop. He's got, what, 10 grand? 20 grand? I don't know. Okay, so we talked to him, he did that. Now we'll go grab our Pidgey. Go grab Pindy as well. Nah, one or the other. We don't need to grab both. Pause it. Let's get rid of Kabuto for now. Draw Pidgey. We don't have Fly in our TM thing, do we? Okay. Oh, I gotta go through our PC again. Pause this tight. This Surf? We don't need Surf. Earthquake. Still haven't found a use for that. 6. I need a Moonstone. Not gonna take Solar Beam. So much useless things. Keep the Revive though. That can be. And then Fisher. Don't need Fisher. Has to like reset me every time. Why can't it just keep me where I was? Touch, that's strength. Fly. My goodness. What a pain. Give it to Pidge. Before I forget, while we're here, let's just drop off Fly. No, wrong one. This doesn't work. I'm gonna be really embarrassed. Would have just wasted a bunch of time. Okay. Oh, it goes to Saffron first. Should have been going to the order of gyms. I think. Okay. So, supposedly we should find something that's not normal. It might not work. In fact, it's very likely it won't work, but... Yeah, like this tile set here where it's half land, half water. Supposed to be the weird thing. There you go, knock.
Bruh.
Level 128, holy shit! That's interesting. So yeah, this was a preset name. Kai was one of the ones that... No, it wasn't. Kai was a... Wasn't it? Wasn't Kai... one that we picked out because it was water related. But yeah, so I think it's gonna I think it's gonna kill us. We do no damage. Oh man. Like, does it give like an insane amount of experience as well? I don't think so. Acid armor, defense, greatly rose. And it's gone apparently. This is wild, man. Level 128. I think when you catch it though, it's not level 120. I think it resorts down to like level 2, maybe? It wouldn't... Does it go down to 99? I don't know. Anyways, let's see if it gives us any good experience. 2,800 experience. That's not bad. If we had an easy way to beat it, we could probably level up a lot of things. That was cool. Anyways, I just wanted to really show that. That was fun. Thank you everyone for watching. I really appreciate it. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe, please. Really appreciate that. And you can hit the bell if you want to be notified when new videos come out. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!